How's it going, everyone? Emmanuel here with another dev vlog. Just another quick video about what's going on with Redemption. So, just going to get into it really quick. So the last video, if I can remember, I basically talked about restarting Redemption. So it's a time lapse of some of the art, our illustrations and storyboarding. So right now, I have a very rough and very basic idea of the mechanics. So I guess I'll just play it real quick. I'm using keyboard, but I also have a controller mapping point. So all placeholder things. So basic movement, jump. I just have one attack, it's a basic punch, and of course just one little enemy. And the camera, did I have the camera? Okay, so the camera is locked to, I think, the Y. Let me check. That's the X. Yeah, the camera is locked to the Y. We gotta remember to lock the camera in the Z axis. But so I can go up to this little guy here, punch. He took damage. Punch again. 4 punches and he's dead. That's it. So that's what I have. Very basic. No, it's not pretty. It's the time. There's no time or nothing, but it's the basic idea. And if I hold the attack button, use a key, will only punch once. If I punch very fast, it won't reset each time. So now I also have the basic spawner. It's in the blueprints. It's in the game mode blueprint. So I'm gonna add that. Then I'm gonna go to the red enemy. Red enemy's blueprint. And I'm going to reconnect its AI move to. Okay. Let's remove that guy. These are 2 spawn target points basically. So if I add that, it'll start to spawn at some point. There we go. Let's see if I can attack you. Oh! That's why they're not moving. I forgot to move the nav mesh back down. Because I don't keep it present unless I want to test something. So put it back down, we're good to go. Now, let's spawn in. Oh, there he goes. See, there's one thing I need to figure out, like, okay, hits. Some of the hits don't land, but I don't have how I want to handle, damage and collision, because technically right now, like, more is supposed to be getting hit, but there's a lot of misses. But again, this is just the basic, like, just get it to work and then fine tune, figure out how I want to do the damage system, how I want to do the collision, and see how, yeah. But, so, man, that's pretty much it for this phase. So I'm going to kind of go into the blueprints, I guess. And some of these things I followed some lessons on. I think one from Game Dev. I'll put the link in the description. Let's see. Let me pull up Yuzuki's blueprint as well. Oh yeah, and a little simple pause menu. That I put up. Forgot about that. But in Yuzuki, let's see what do we have. There's a pause menu, custom event. So press P, set the game to pause. Don't mind this flip flop. Pause menus, show the cursor. There's really not much. This is the function for the camera lock to lock the axis. I need to do the Z axis as well, but I'll do it later. Let's see. Of course, her HUD and show her icon and health bar. Movement. Now, this is what I was using with her attack to enable and disable the collision, because like her attacking, well, her fist and knees, and maybe knees, but feet will have sphere collisions. I might do box collisions. Haven't fully decided, but I might have to where like all the attack collision components will be off, and they will only get turned on or called when needed. So I still need to figure that out. But here's the punch attack, and I have two booleans. So like is punching, like if Yuzuki is punching or is falling, so like from a jump, if either of those are true, do nothing. So this prevents her from punching, doing like a ground punch in midair. Of course, disable movement, so can't move and punch, like sliding all over the place. And let's see, this is the enemy BP, the move to, so they'll move to Yuzuki. Then this is the basic damage. So when the enemy overlaps with Yuzuki, with the with the punch sphere. Print string, let me know it hit. This set material is just, it changes to that green with the X, so I know, like, have a visual, which will also represent a placeholder for a hit animation. Then of course when it does that, I set a delay. I should promote this to a variable so I don't have like just putting in numbers. It's not too much of a good idea. But then delay and set material back to the regular enemy material. And of course get the hell. Subtract from the health, and then of course if it's equal to, less than 0, destroy active. And the game mode, I guess it has the spawner. And the tutorial I followed basically had you make a survival, like wave-based game, so that's where I set this spawner up like that. Then the spawner itself. And this is a function for getting the random spawn point and spawn the enemy. And let's see what else. I'm thinking, so I'm pulling up Yuzuki's animation blueprint. So I'm thinking of really using Anim Notifies, because like I use this one for her jump. So like her jump naturally, oh god, they're gonna spawn. Like, so when I jump, I'm holding forward. She stops for a second before moving. That's what that Atom Notify does. Because without it, then as soon as she lands, she's already moving. So it's like a glide. So that prevents that. I think I put the Atom Notify in. Well, I did because it shows it. So jump down. I believe it's where it is. Yep. So the Random Notify. I'm thinking of using notifies with like collision. I know for combos, but for like collision with the enemies, I might use the notifies. But that's part of the next phase. So, not like I said, nothing much, but just the basic. And let's see what else. My graph, the Atom graph, not much. Just like the basic follow, Unreal tutorial, for what I remember. Basic movement. Split, jump up, in air, jump down, and then the basic punch attack. Of course, it does not need to be attached to this. The only thing that will be attached to the jumps would be a jump attack. That won't come until a little bit later. So, but that's pretty much it for this dev video. I know, boring, but so hopefully next I will. The idea I want is to decide the damage system, because I probably will use Unreal's damage system. Like get, let's see, apply damage. What's the other one? Not get damage. Event any damage. Because I would like to use this radio damage. So get that system and start to fine tune, I guess, the attacks, movements, because that will be key because it's a beat 'em up. So like fighting, timing, attacks, are crucial. Not as crucial as fighting though. So, but appreciate you watching. If you like it, give a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Hopefully I will have another video in a few weeks maybe, or even less. So take it easy. I'll catch you guys later.